So I've been writing music for a long time. I started writing music when I was in the 6th grade, and I got really serious about it when I was in high school. About 9th grade or 10th grade is when I got really, really, really serious about writing music. And my dad bought me this program called Cakewalk, and Cakewalk is like a studio program where you can record things, you can enter the notes, and it plays it back and all these things. And on Cakewalk, there was a bunch of demos. It's like demonstrations of like how to use the program, and it had like pieces of music that were already written, right? So one day I thought I was gonna play a trick on my dad and show him one of these pieces that was already written. So I went and said, "Daddy, check out this new piece that I wrote." And so he listened to it. So the whole thing was like 3 minutes long. He listened to the whole thing, and at the end of it, he just sat there and he said, "You didn't write that." Man, I know that I was trying to trick him, and it didn't work, but it really like crushed me that, I thought that my dad didn't believe that I had the skill to write that piece. And you know what? At that time, I did not. I did not have the skill to write that piece of music on that level at that time when I was in like the 10th grade. So my dad was correct. And, he basically told me, he said, "Hey, like, I know you did not write this because the level of sophistication that's involved in this piece, you're just not there yet." And that offended me when I was in the 10th grade. But as I got older, I started to see that, you have to be where you are. And you have to be genuine to that. And, you have to move forward from where you stand. You cannot jump to the absolute, right? And so, of course, nowadays when my dad hears my music, he knows that I wrote it and he believes it because, I put in all that work to get here. But at that time, I tried to trick him. It didn't work. So the moral of the story to me is just be where you are. Not more than just be yourself. It's like be where you are. If you're a beginner, you're a beginner. If you're working on something and you have trouble with something, just be in that space and absorb what it is to not be as good as you want to be at something. And I feel like that's a really important step in the whole process. So be where you are. And also today's my dad's birthday. So shout out to James Scales. I think he's 65 today. And I feel like today will be appropriate to talk about this one since it's my dad's birthday. All right, well, that's it. Just be where you are and go from there.